Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, this is our fifth session for squares and square roots. In the previous session, we have discussed the long division method to find out square root of a perfect square number. We did some good number of problems of long division method. In this session, we'll be continuing with some more problems of finding out the square root using long division method. Okay, so let's begin the session. Now friends, in this question, we have to find out the least number of 6 digit which is a perfect square. Now we know what is the least number of 6 digit. That's right, 3 and 2 5 zeros and 6th digit is 1. So this is 6 digit smallest number, but definitely it's not a perfect square. So what we have to do, we have to add some number to it so it becomes perfect square. Okay, so how do we proceed? We have already discussed the same thing in the previous session, that what least number should be added to the given number to make it a perfect square. So in this case, the given number is nothing but the 6 digit smallest number, right? So let's begin with that. You have to make pairs. Now 3, 3, 9, 1. Then we will take 2 zeros. 62, 2 will be greater than 100, so we'll take 61 into 1. So that's 61. So we are left with 3 9 and then 2 zeros more. This is 62. Now 623 into 3, 624 into 4, 625 into 5, and 626 into 6. Let's see. 6 6 are 36, 6 2 are 12, and 3 15. 6 6 are 36 and 1 37. So 626 into 6 will be good choice. So 626 6 6, and that's 3756. Okay. So we are left with 144. Okay. So 144 is a remainder. That means either we have to deduct 144 from this number, so the remaining number will be a perfect square, but we want the number should be of 6 digits. And if we deduct 144 from this number, we'll be left with a 5-digit number, right? Because this is the least 6-digit number. So what we have to do, we have to find a number which that number should be added to this to make a perfect square. Okay, so here it's 316. So what we do, we find out the square of 317. Okay, so 31 square is actually 1,00489, right? So we are having 144 with us, left with us. So we don't have to do anything of it, because we just have to find the least number of 6 digits. So till 1 lakh, that is unit, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000 and 1 lakh. Till 1 lakh, 316 point something was a square root. So the minimum or the smallest number of 6 digits, that's a perfect square, will be square of 317, that is 1,00489. So this will be your answer. You don't have to add or subtract anything, so you don't have to worry. Okay, I hope you are clear. Now friends, let's see this word problem. A general arranges his soldiers in rows to form a perfect square. He finds that in doing so, 60 soldiers are left out. If the total number of soldiers are 8160, we have to find out the number of soldiers in each row. See, if this person is arranging the soldiers in form of a perfect square, then the number of rows and columns will be equal, right? And if he is left with 60 persons, that means this number, whatever the number of the soldiers, this is actually 60 more than a perfect square number, right? Because number of rows and number of columns are same, then only a perfect square can be formed, right? So in this case, 60 soldiers are left out. That means this number is 60 more than a perfect square number. To get a perfect square number, what I'll do, remove 60 from it, or I'll deduct 60 from it, so I'll be left out with 8100. Now 8100 is a perfect square number. Okay, now if you arrange, what is, first of all, let us find out the square root of 8100. That's 90. So if you arrange 90 persons in each row, right, and till 90 rows if you are arranging, after that you will be left with just 60 persons. Okay, so I hope you are getting me. So we have to find out the number of soldiers in each row. That's 90. So 90 soldiers, 90 rows. So in all 8100 places are occupied, and there 60 persons, they are not getting place. Okay, I hope you are clear. Now friends, let's take some fractions, and we have to find out the square root of these fractions. So the very first example I would take over here is 441 by 961. Now, first of all, you have to see whether there are any common factors of numerator and denominator, and if there are any common factors, first of all you have to remove them, right? The fraction should be simplest. That means you have to convert this fraction to its simplest form. Okay, now what we'll do, 441, we'll find out the square root of 441 by a prime factorization method or by division method, any of the method. So it's divisible by 3, so 3. So square root of 441 is 3 into 7, right? Then square root of 961. So let's use long division method over here. 3, 3, 9, 3 and 3, 6, 6, 1. So that's 61 into 1 is 61, 0. That means square root of 961 is what? 31. Right? So that is 21 by 31. So square root of 441 by 961 is what? 21 by 31. Okay? Now friends, suppose we have a mixed fraction, say 10, 151 by 225. So first of all, what we have to do? We have to convert this fraction into improper fraction. So that's 225 into 10, that is 2250, then 151. Okay, so this number will be 2401 by 225, right? Now 2401, we have to find out the square root. 4 4s are 16, 8 and 0 1. Okay, so either 81 into 1 or 89 into 9. In both cases we will be getting 1 at the units place. So I try with 89 into 9. 9 9s are 81, 9 8s are 72 and 8 80. So 89 into 9 is 801. So square root of 2401 is 49 and square root of 225 is 15. So square root of this will be 49 by 15. Okay, I hope you are getting me. Now suppose I have a number, a fraction, I can say that's 1587 by 1728, and I have to find out the square root of this. So what is the first step? First, just check it whether there are any common factors. See this number 8 and 2 10 and 7 17 and 1 18. This is multiple of 3, and similarly this is also multiple of 3, right? So divide this number and this number by 3 and write it over here. So it's 529, and here it's 3 5s are 15, 2 3 7s are 21, and this. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to find out the square root of 529 and 576. So square root of 529, 2 2 4 Now we want 129. So 43 into 3, that's 129. So square root of 529 is 23. Similarly, we can find out the square root of 576, that will be 24. Okay, so square root of 1587 by 1728 will be what? 23 by 24. Okay. Now friends, let's discuss to find out the square root of a number which is having decimals. Okay, suppose I wish to find out the square root of 477.4225. Right, now what is the first step? You remove this decimal, write 1 over here, 1 2 3 4. That means this number is 477.4225 into 10 raised to power minus 4. Now we have to find out the square root of this. So what we'll do, we'll find out the square root of this and square root of this, then we'll multiply them. So first of all, square root of this will be 477.4225. So we start with this 2, 2, 4, 2 and 2. 4, it's 0, then 77, 42 2s are 84, so 41 into 1, it's 41, it's 42 over here, 7 minus 1 6, 7 minus 4 3, right, then 42. Now let's see with 428 into 8. So 428 into 8, 8 8s are 64, 8 2s are 16, plus 6, 22, 8 4s are 32, 32 plus 2, 34. So 428 into 8 is 3424. Now deduct 12 minus 4, 8, 4 minus 3, 1, 6 minus 4, 2. Now we have to take 25 with us, and this is 436. Now next step, 4365 into 5, let's do. So that's 5 5 25, 5 6 are 30, 2 5 3s are 15, 18, and this 20, 5 4s are 20 and 1 21. So it's 21825. That means 4365 into 5 is 21825. Okay, that means square root of 477.4225 is what? 2185. Now just look at it here carefully. So it's 2185. Square root of this will be what? You just have to half the power, right? The power should be halved. So 10 minus 4, square root will be what? 10 raised to power minus 2. Okay, that you have learnt in your power and exponent session. So that's 10 raised to power minus 2. Okay, so 10 raised to power minus 2, or you can say divided by 100, or that means 21.85. Okay, so square root of this expression is what? 21.85. The method is same, only there's a difference of decimal. So first of all, you have to remove the decimal, just convert them to in the power of 10, then find out the square root of the number, then make write the decimal at its correct place. Okay, I hope you are clear. Now friends, suppose we have to find out the square root of say 0.00008281. Okay, 4 times 0, then 8281. Now what is the first step? Remove the decimal, write 1, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So what you can write? 8281 into 10 raised to power minus 8. Now you have to find out the square root of this. So first of all, we'll find out the square root of 8281, and then we'll find out the square root of 10 raised to power minus 8, then we'll multiply them, right? This way your calculation will be very easy. So 8281, 9 9 9 and 9 18, it's 81, it's 181. So 181 into 181 will be 181. So it's 1 over here. That means square root of 8281 will be 91, and square root of this 10 raised to power minus 8, square root sign is half, so 10 raised to power minus 4. So it's 91 into 10 raised to power minus 4, right? Square root of this. So it's 91 by this. So what you can write? 9100 and point. Four zeros are there, so after decimal 4 digits must be there. So 1 2 3 4, that means 0.0091. So that is the square root of this given number, that is 0.4 times 0, 8281, right? So this is the easiest method, rather than if you take up the entire number to go for long division method, it will be really tedious for you. So what you can do is you just remove the decimal, convert the number into this notation, then you find out the square root of the number, then you find out the square root of this number, because it's really very easy. You just have to multiply the power to half. After that you multiply both of them. So in 2 steps you'll be getting the answer, and there won't be any mistake. Okay. Now friends, in this sort of problems, say here it's 0.2304 and 0.1764. So what we should do, we first of all find out the square root without decimal, right? So 2304, we find out the square root. So it's 4, 4, 16, 4 and 4, 8. It's 7, 0, 4. So 84 into 4, not 84, 82 into 2, not true. Then 88 into 8, let's see, 8 8s are 64, 8 8s are 64 and 6 70, so it's 48. So square root of 2304 is 48, and similarly we find out square root of 1764. So it's 4 4 4, I'm sorry, it's 60, so it's 164. So 82 2. Okay, so square root of 2304 is 48. Now it's what? 0.2304. I remove the decimal, write 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means this is 2304 into 10 raised to power minus 4. Now square root will be what? Square root of 2304 into 10 raised to power minus 4. Square root of 2304 is what? 48. Square root of 10 raised to power minus 4 is what? 10 raised to power minus 2. So that is 48 by 100. That means 0.48. Okay. Similarly, square root of 0.1764 will be what? 0.42. So that's 1764 into 10 raised to power minus 4. So that's 42 into 10 raised to power minus 2. So that's 0.42. Okay. Now you got the value of square root of 0.2304 and square root of 0.1764. Now you just have to put up the value over here. It's 0.48 plus 0.42 upon 0.48 minus 0.42. Okay. So 0.8 plus 0.42 will be what? It's 0.90, and 0.48 minus 0.42 is 0.06. Remove the decimal, 90 by 6, that's 50. Okay, so isn't it very easy? You just have to find out the square root of 2304 and 1764. After that you have to adjust the position of the decimal, nothing else. Okay, so I have discussed the most easiest way out to solve this sort of problems, and you need to practice with this method so you'll get confidence gradually. Yeah. Now friends, let's take one example when we have to find out the square root of very small number, suppose 2. Now what is the first step? Since you have to find out the square root of 2, you put a decimal after this and put some zeros after that. Okay, some even number of zeros you should put. Now we have to make pairs. Okay, and the remaining steps will be same. 1, 1, 1 and 1. It's 2. It's 1, so we are left with 1. Then we have to take 2 zeros, and for this decimal we have to put up a decimal over here. Now either 22 twos are, 23 threes are, or 24 fours are. So 24 into 4, that's 24 into 4 is 96. So it's 4. Then further you have to take 00. Now 282 into 2 will cross 400. So we take 281 into 1. So that's 281. So that's 119. Okay, after that we have to take 2 zeros. Now 2825 into 5 will cross this. We try with 2824 into 4. So 4 4 16. 4 2s are 8 and 1 9. 4 8s are 32. 4 2s are 8 and 3 11. So it's 11 296. So it's 411296. Okay, in most of the exams or your board exams or maybe your school exams, after decimal you'll be asked only for 2 digits. So if you wish to go ahead for the 3 digits, then it's okay. Otherwise you just can leave the problem up to here, right? So it's 1.414 and the series will go on. Okay, so square root of 2 will be what? 1.414 something. Okay, since this is an irrational number, the series will go on. It will be neither terminating nor repeating series. Okay, so this way you can find out the square root of any number. You just have to put up a decimal. Maybe if you have to find out the square root of 3, then put decimal, even number of decimals, start like this, and up to 2 digits you just have to find out. So go up to 2 steps only. Similarly, you can find out the square root of 5, 7, any number. Okay. Now friends, let's see this problem. Here root 2, root 3 and root 7 we are already given, and we have to find out the value of this expression, that's root of 144 by 7. So what you can do, root 144, or what you can do is you factorize 144. So 144, it's 2, 72, 2, 36, 3, 2, 18, 2, 9, 3, 3 and 3, 1, right? So it's 2, 2 and this 3. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3, right, by 7. Now square root of 144 will be 2 into 2 into 3, that's 12. So it's 12 by root 7. So root 7 is what? 2.646. Now you have to simplify this. Okay, so it's 12,000 by 2646 that you have to divide, and you have to get your answer. Okay, so that will be around 4.53. Okay, so friends, almost all pattern of questions we have covered up in all these sessions. So now you need to practice the questions. Just print the worksheet from the website, and you can take online test as well. So take as many tests as possible for you to get a better grip or to get a good grip on the topic. Bye bye.